Razork trading back in. With the press of the attack of his own. Douglas. No vision around that corner as Razork walks around again. That patience is going to expire before Razork can kill this off. Resets. Goes back into the bush. Razork half HP. It's a smite fight between the two junglers. Razork running away. Razork flashes back in. The smite goes to Razork. He gets level 2. Douglas forced away the first in the main coming out from Razork. Oh! He went in. He went out. Did the hokey pokey, and he secures first blood.
What in the name of God was that?
The League of Legends for you right there, man.
Oh, it's game 6 I'm here for.
None of this
game
pansy ass nonsense, bro. This is how we love to see. Flash cross hitting from Brady as well. First play there.
Dive him! Go!
Look at where Hype is, and look at where Upset and Lost were about to stand. Yeah. Hype's going to try and step forward. Lightning Crash out from Upset, takes Hype down to half HP. Wants to try and catch his cannon wave. Upset, though, down to half himself as well. Hype able to survive the damage of Upset and Losper.
And honestly, I think that is like a bit of a win, right? Because so the big one is you get this wave pushed in on the top side, so you're going to be fine for tracing. You also look at the mini-map, you've got the Void Grub's been taken here. You've got Wei who's managed to survive on the bottom side, so that really didn't amount to too much.
Yeah.
And now Douglas potentially looking for a dive on this top side.
Really good sequence for Heretics all around. If Hyper died, obviously totally changes the landscape of how this has gone. Ishtar's impact in from Douglas, Sobro flashing away from it, but no escape from Traysen's clutches. As Heretics even out this early game with a big lead for Traysen.
Yeah, huge turn of events there for Heretics. Fnatic very much in the driver's seat, but not actually getting that success in the gank in top lane. And then a good turnaround from Heretics off a couple of plays. Gold, even. You've now stabilized kind of the top side of the map for yourself, getting a gold lead that equals that jungle clear. Still looking at Hype, who is trying to stay underneath this tower.
He's doing a great job of surviving. He's been 1v2 the majority of this game. Upset does have a 500 gold lead, but
I mean, still
could be a lot worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Vladdy. Oh, Vladdy.
Oh, Vladdy boy. The pipes are calling.
From glen to glen. And cross the
I got that fine. That's
All right, well, that's some scrambled eggs for you and a little bit of verse from Dagda and I as Traysen gets his second kill of the game and Heretic's second kill of the game and now a 1,000 gold lead. I have been given a cool stat, Dagda.
Okay.
Plus 33 CSD at 8 minutes is the largest jungle difference we have seen at 8 since stats started tracking in 2022. Wow. It is crazy that Razork can have been that far ahead and still lose this game. But Traysen is now 1.2k ahead, and the gold lead between the two teams basically even.
What are you going to do him like that? We don't know if he's going to lose the game. They got 2 dragons.
But wouldn't it be crazy if they do? Done. That's Sobro's ultimate used before any fight ensues around this Rift Herald. Razork's just going to start it up. Now, Heretics are a man down for now. Seren doesn't have TP. Temper Fate hits onto Razork, delays the play. Cosmic Binding in as well as they find the stun onto this Trundle. Seren now in mid lane as the Impale just tickles behind Razork's heels. Douglas polymorph, Hype trying to open up. Fnatic splitting the fight around as Upset chases Tracing out. Should be the Rift Herald to Fnatic, although Douglas steps in. Wow, Upset just deletes Traysen. Just chased him down entirely. And now Wei, the next target for Upset. Can't get in range for those final burst fire procs, but surprising that Upset had enough damage to work his way through that Mbessa.
Big play from Upset. The fact that you managed to take the Mbessa is the majority of the gold for Heretics, and we were just saying, you know, it's pretty even between the 80 carries. 1.3k gold lead after this, but yeah, very early ult from Wei. There's no real follow-up onto Razork. Even then, Douglas just missing with the Impale as well. I think Fnatic knew that they were in a very clear advantage from that point on. But when it came to the ult, but Upset just rinsing through Traysen this whole time.
It just hits everything. Apart from that one auto attack he missed, but great job all around from Upset.
Yeah, I think it should be hard to get that though with the polymorph to lock down Seren.
Polymorph, pillar,
Douglas.
crystallize.
Exactly,
There's so many ways to keep people off your backline. TP coming out from Traysen for that health shield. Heretics setting up here, 14 seconds. Now Fnatic do still have the option of just saying, we'll go Baron. We'll give you this point, this Drake. That's okay, there's a lot of vision behind them. Tempered Fate going down onto Razork. TP out from Sobro as he looks for the flank. Razork is low though. Wild Growth invested as a lightning crash comes out from Upset. Sobro gets onto Wei, gets onto Hype, trying to take him out, but Hype kills off Upset, and Hype survives with the barrier for now. Sobro will get it. Cultivation of War coming back up for him. Goes in with the Grim Deliverance, Tracing flashes away. Sobro is going to revive here as Seven and Douglas separated from the play. Public Execution going in. Seven still looking for that engage. Still has the Emperor's Divide, but hasn't found a chance to use it. Now dives in. Knocks Sobro back. Vladdy almost going into the egg. Losper and Razork trying to step forward. Seven still walks away on a sliver of life. The Leandry's enough. Vladdy flashes in to get one in response to Flash Frost as well for the stun. Away coming in from the side with the Cosmic Binding. Doesn't land, but gets the egg out of Vladdy. Douglas now trying to kill off the enemy support. The Dragon on Heretic's side as it begins to auto down Vladdy. Won't have the damage to kill off the egg. And in the end, a 4-for-3 exchange.
And it looked good from the get-go for Fnatic. You have a TP into the back line, but it's Razork ends up getting taken very low as he comes out of this Tempered Fate. But I thought this ahead was about to rip apart Heretics, but Wei ends up getting a little bit of a gateway out for the rest of the team, and somehow Hype kills off Upset in the midst of this, and all this kind of falls onto Sobro to try and hard carry the fight. He's doing a lot of work in the game from the beginning, getting Trace in, but it's the top side of the fight actually, so we're back to Dragon.
In the picture-in-picture, Upset already going for this Drake. The TP comes in from Vladdy as well, as Fnatic's trying to force the play. Tempered Fate up for Wei. Upset stepping forward, Sobro jumping onto Wei as well. Tempered Fate hits Vladdy and Upset. Big targets there from Heretics as they go in the Public Execution for the follow-up. The Impale as well. Wild Growth on Razork, keeping him alive though in the midst of the fight. The Mikhails as well. Wei has to dash away. Hype Valkyrie's out as well. Trayson and Douglas on the Drake, but the rest of his team are stuck behind a Crystallize. The Glacial Storm out. Good vision control for Fnatic in this push. Razork steps forward and gets the smite. Infernal Soul to Fnatic. Razork pays for it with his life.
The wall is put up though. It denies Heretics the follow-up, so they turn towards the Baron instead. But Fnatic happy to get that soul.
And Sobro resetting. Will run out here as quickly as possible. Fnatic could still contest this if they want. Could give up the Baron. Just say we don't need to take the fight. We have the soul. That lasts forever. Baron expires in just a couple of minutes time, but Fnatic
kind of low.
Yeah, seem willing to take the fight. It's the all-seeing Baron, not as damaging as the hunting, but does give those extra vision pockets towards the side as Sobro looks for the flank through one of them. Upset and lost, but take a big missile. Douglas trying to chase Sobro away. Hype changing onto Vladdy as Vladdy's taken out by Trayson, and now Heretics still sticking on this Baron. Electroshock Laser onto Douglas, takes him low, but there's the smite as Heretics will secure the Baron in exchange for Vladdy's life. Oh, alongside Vladdy's life, I guess.
I was gonna say, Heretics don't panic. They pull off the Baron. Sobro was a threat on towards Douglas on the side, but they don't actually commit to him instead. Pick off Vladdy, they get the Baron. Still though, if I'm Fnatic, look, obviously sucks losing Vladdy, but Soul, Infernal Soul with this comp is so incredibly good. So Heretics really need to make this Baron work if they hope in any way that this trade goes even.
We'll take a tier 1 in the mid lane out of it. Hype 2 levels up over Upset. Well, 1.5. Upset about to ting over to 14. Hype at 16. Those missiles do a lot of work. The pillar not really connecting there from Razork. Bot lane tower the next target for Heretics as Hype trying to gate away Fnatic from getting down towards that bottom side. They have a big wave down there as well to Heretics. As Seren can continue to push this in. Razork looking for the chase onto Trayson. Pillar again doesn't quite lock him against the wall. Seren will continue his advance, the march of the minions in this bottom side. Vladdy here to try and answer. The Glacial Storm, good wave clear, but not as powerful into Baroned up minions, of course. As the cannons will begin to actually attack Vladdy instead of the tower, and Vladdy has cleared out that wave predominantly. Douglas comes in with the Ishtar's impact. Hype very deep, the Tempered Fate hitting onto Razork as Heretics ring out the retreat. Upset dashing in, Public Execution finds the backline, but it's Sobro, and that's not the target Trayson really wanted. Trayson down, Hype trying to open up with those missiles again, and chips away at Upset and Razork enough that they back away from the fight.
Hype is doing so much damage onto Upset. You can see Upset wanted to try and continue the fight on, but a little bit nervous of the Yordle in the copter. So instead, Fnatic move back over towards this turret.
Fnatic will get a tower in exchange, so it's a 2-for-1 in terms of turrets off this Baron push so far. Heretics still have a minute remaining on it and collect. Just steal away the blue. Razork trying to heal up off the Elder Drake. Heretics still waiting. Looking for the poke from Hype. He needs to rebuild those missiles. Doesn't have too many in the chamber. Sobro on the flank now. walks behind them. Ishtar's impact out from Douglas. Public execution almost clips onto loss, but Razork stepping forward, but Sound begins to open up. Upset trying to get onto the backline. Sobro caught in the impale. Vladdy chased out by Tracing. Douglas trying to keep Upset at bay. Grim Deliverance onto Hyde. He manages to escape. Sobro's clutches with a flash, almost takes him out. The suppression. Heretics have absolutely swept them. Vladdy got out with a TP on the egg, but the Elder secured at only the cost of Hyde. Heretics. Such patience. Such resilience in the face of a Fnatic Infernal Soul.
There was no rush. There was not a bead of sweat on the foreheads of Heretics in that. Cool, calm, and collected. They march through River. They take the Outer. And with Baron as well, Fnatic, they are going to struggle. Because this fight was messy. Tracing not able to get into the fight correctly. Flashes up the wall to get on towards Vladdy. The impale onto Sobro keeps him out of the fight, which means the Hype is doing a ton of damage on the top end. And Upset is just getting whittled down the entire time with no real front line to play behind. Seren, triple kill in the end. Beautiful execution from Heretics.
All credit to Seven in that play. My eyes were well and truly glued to Hype to see if he could survive, but Seven, understanding that, realizing that all of Fnatic would be thinking, can we kill Hype? He's the one doing the damage. Just goes in with the Emperor's Divide, puts the soldiers down, and absolutely shreds through Fnatic. Now a 4,500 gold lead, and although, again, both the buffs that Heretics have are temporary, they have about 2 minutes to play with them. They're going to push forward. Fnatic have to try and take cross maps wherever they can. You can see Sobro in the top lane trying to get that tower, but Heretics will extend their gold lead with this Baron remaining for the next 2 minutes. Tracing pushing through bot. They put up the Sun Disc. Heretics want to crack at least the inhibitor line.
I mean, Heretics on the brink of taking down Fnatic. It has been a long while that since they've not only picked up a game, but like, if they could get a series win here, this would be incredible.
Tracing and Hype in the bottom lane, going to continue this push in. The rest of Heretics trying to keep Fnatic pinned to their Nexus towers, and they'll do exactly that. Double inhib off the push, the most likely outcome for now. The Elder, about a fifth of its timer remaining. Heretics could just look for the final push, and they're going to do it. Fnatic on the defensive. Upset trying to clear the wave as quickly as possible. That Elder still remains on them. Temper Fate hits onto Vladdy. Upset with a big shield, but the first Nexus tower's already fallen, and Tracing stepping forward for the second. Upset lightning crash forces Heretics away for a moment. The Elder about to expire, still a minute on the Baron. Heretics taking their time.
They just want to keep Fnatic pushed back, see if they can make some magic happen. Fnatic using the fact that they got the base just there to heal up as much as they can, but one more tower is all that stands here.
The Elder expires, the cannon minion putting in those autos. Upset clears it just in time, but the Nexus tower still falls. Heretics trying to step forward. There's still 5 members of Fnatic in their way. Douglas low HP. Upset just trying to do the damage, trying to clear out these waves. Razork so low, he's stepping forward. He's already dead. The public execution on the backline as well. And Sobro TP's just for the shield. Upset takes one, but he's down for it. Sobro's going to fall as well. The grim deliverance of death for Fnatic and Heretics. It took them 132 days, but they claim a series.
How?